welcome to the show.
Hello. Welcome.
All right, so let us know, what's your name?
My name is Ebube.
Okay, nice to have you on the show today, Ebube. Now, in your opinion, what is accountability in governance?
Accountability means like holding officials responsible for their action and decision in governing. So it's like taking responsibility, holding them for whatever they say or the promise that they will do. We need to hold them for it.
Okay. Now, how significant is the role of youth participation in ensuring accountability in governance?
Youth participation is crucial.
Okay.
In ensuring accountability as like bringing out fresh perspective and energy.
Okay.
Youth governance also help in promoting transparency in governance.
How do they help to promote transparency in governance?
By voting.
Okay.
By voting for.
All right. Now, what do you think are some challenges faced by young individuals when attempting to engage in governance accountability efforts?
Like we said, there are a few challenges.
Okay.
Like limited access to information. You know, having like no access to no mentoring the youth right now. So we need to do that also. We need to mentor the youth. Like government need to take on that mentorship role so that we could be able to learn whatever.
Okay. Now, if you're just joining us, the focus today is on youth participation in governance accountability. And we have our resource person right here in the studio, Ebube. Now, how can the empowerment of youth in governance contribute to fostering transparency and integrity within political systems?
Yeah, by empowering, like I said earlier on, bringing out fresh ideas and perspective, developing groundbreaking ideas and concepts that are not technologically advanced in the society. So when as youths we have more growth, more perspective, ideas of fresh, innovations. There are some things that we can bring into it.
All right. Okay. Now, when we talk about innovative ideas, what sort of innovative ideas are you looking at for the youth?
Like social media campaigns, developing some good communication skills that could help engage with other audience.
Okay. All right. Now, what role do you feel education and awareness plays in equipping young individuals with the necessary skills to participate effectively in holding officials accountable?
Like all part of the society is like education help us to learn, like we know, to read, write, to communicate. So bringing education to it means like making us to be aware of everything so that we could be able to participate.
Okay.
And we were able to teach ourselves the rules, to know the rules, the regulation of the country, and how to abide to it.
And how to abide to it. Now, what do you think is currently lacking in the educational system of the country that is making some of the youths unaware of the fact that they can actually hold the government accountable?
I think most importantly is high cost of the school fees. And low infrastructures. Yeah, we don't have that. And
all right.
Education, it's is not, for me, is not up to date. Like we're lacking behind. There's some certain things that we need to improve on.
All right, the focus today on catalyzing youth action for accountability and governance is youth participation in governance accountability. Now, if you have something to add to this, you can also give us a call on 0907-353-0044 or 0908-766-8888. All right, now still looking at today's topic, how can intergenerational collaboration and mentorship programs facilitate the involvement of youth in governance accountability processes?
The integrational collaboration and mentorship program offers guidance and support to youth in governance accountability.
Okay.
Yeah. Like integrational skill program can also involve in youth and colleges students to interact with other adults, like people in the political sectors, for them to groom them and teach them what is worth.
All right. Okay. All right, this is still your radio experience. You can count on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Do not watch the dial.
Allow me to take you to the village for a minute. Original Mr. Flavor, if no be God, if no be God, if no the ball, if no the ball. Now the slim mama, nah, no go to pick it call, no go pick it call. If no be God, if no be God, if no the ball, if no the ball, if no be done, we no done, go Fuji na have it done. I no love for yellow no more. Make a little thing, look at it, make a little fetch Masarat, make a little story now, what? Make a little stack, don't abuse him, make a little so good, you put make a little. I love my passion, Jesus, you want the video. For me, who Jesus, my provider. I can make it get seven, I am mass. What you see without your pass. When you put the loot in the bus, sleeping over, go get when we get harassed. Shopping, see the pipe, and but that be calling, all the guests, loving, no before me, he do foreign, popping, non-stop, you come straight the money, talk, walk, don't be done, listen, no weapon, darling, but you go, sorry, no, they worry you, what you go, hurry, pull up. I know be real, but life no almost tire me. She they keep with the will deal. I know I bloody, okay, wait for me. Okay, go see what I like, I'm to Tatalante, go with Jelum Banata. I dream my bubaki, Hemelo, Jabuba, Cosimuna, no Tabuaka. I can't get over the no more. Make a little thing, look at it, make a little fetch Masarat, make a little story now, what? Make a little stack, don't abuse him, make a little so good, you put make a little. I am a passion, Jesus, you want the video. For me, who Jesus, my provider. I can make it get
Beautiful song there by Zoro and Flavor, Ecolac Bag. And if you're just joining us, this right here is Catalyzing Youth Action for Accountability and Governance. And this is a Green Light Initiative radio awareness program proudly supported by Nigeria Youth Future Fund, NYFF, and LIP Africa. And the focus for today is on youth participation in governance accountability. And our resource person is still right here in the studio in the person of Ebube. All right. Now back to the question. Now, looking at the diverse socio-political landscape in Nigeria, what specific strategies can be implemented to overcome the obstacles that are hindering the youth's involvement in holding political appointees accountable for their campaign promises?
To overcome obstacles,
Okay.
or we can introduce mentorship program and educational campaign for youth involvement. You know, like apart from the previous election,
Okay.
the apart from the previous election, voting for the youth was like a secondary thing, not a primary thing that they want to do. They want to get involved with. But right now, the way it is, the youth now, they want to participate, they want to get involved, they want to vote, because now they know their power, they know the power of voting. So now they want to get involved. And mentorship program, like I said, is going to introduce guidance and support, and knowledge transfer from youth in governance, like I said previously, also, like the political parties or the people in government teaching and grooming the youth on how to go about these things, how to govern, how to follow the rules, and what to do and what not to do. So, and strategies, there are some strategies that which also help the youth when they get involved in politics, you know, and the educational factor, like introducing education and mentorship program. Yeah, it helped them like improve their well-being, knowing what to do, reduce isolation. Now we want to come as one, because we know we are one Nigerian, to vote for the right candidate, and because right now we know what is right and we know what is good for us.
Okay.
So,
all right, he talked about the educational factor. All right, hello.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon. How are you doing? Hello? Alright, we lost that call there. Now the focus for today is on youth participation in governance accountability. Now the biggest question here is, how can the youth hold the leaders accountable? What do you think can be done by the youth to actually hold the leaders accountable? Is there such a way that the youth can actually say, you know what, we are the youth, we are ready to have accountable leaders. These are the things that we can do as the youth to actually hold them accountable. If you have suggestions, let us know by calling 0908 766 8888 or 0907 353 0044, or you can send a message on WhatsApp on 0909 705 4450. Now, before you go, all right, just hold that thought. Can you move away from your radio set, please? Hello. Yes, good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm very well.
All right, what's your name?
Jacob, I'm calling from myself.
Okay, so talk to me. We're looking at youth participation in governance accountability. What's your take on it? What can the youth do?
That's a very difficult question, really.
Okay.
However, the only way I think that the youth can hold the government leadership to accountability is by asking questions.
Okay.
Asking questions. You must ask your leaders questions.
Like what questions? What are the
Stuff
questions?
Like, yes. For instance, it's advisable for youth from different parts of the country to ask their leaders at the federal, state, and local government level to ask them questions as to how they expend the money they allocate to each of the constituencies.
Okay.
Very, very important. Trust me, by the time people start asking questions at various levels, trust me, there will be adjustments. There will be accountability. Even absolute, there will be accountability.
All right.
Somehow, we'll begin to see accountability.
Okay.
It's a very long time we've not been asking questions. That is why someone can govern a state for 8 years and then cannot actually point at the project, point at the federal presence in different locations in the state. So I think question will help us a good deal.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your contribution. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
All right. Now, he actually talked about the fact that one of the ways to actually hold the leaders accountable, especially when it comes to the governance, is to ask questions. And he said if questions are asked, that it would actually help the people in government to do the needful. Thank you so much for that contribution. All right. Now, back to you. Let's talk about the youth participation in governance accountability. What are your final words?
Yeah. So, youth participation in governance accountability, like he said, asking questions also, and also campaigns on social media to hold them responsible, protesting.
Okay.
Yes, we have to also protest, join groups, forums, so that we could air our voice and for it to be heard. So,
all right, ask questions, utilize the social media. Those actually are the most important things to do, and those would also help the youth to actually hold their leaders accountable. If you're just joining us, this has been Catalyzing Youth Action for Accountability in Governance, and this right here is a program of the Green Light Initiative radio awareness programs, proudly supported by Nigeria Youth Future Fund, NYFF, and LIP Africa. And the question today and the focus today has been on youth participation in governance accountability. Until next week, my name is Benedicta Henshaw, and this is still your radio experience you can count on. It goes 102.3 FM Abuja. Thank you.